Capricorn, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading, Capri. Let us connect with your energies for these next few hours, next few days. Do not forget to take what resonates as well and consult your ascendant and moon sign because they give you some extra information. Let us see what the guides, let us see through the energy oracle, a powerful oracle that situates us through the sign or the message that your guides, masters, ancestors, spiritual guides, however you manifest it at this moment, have for you. Well, Capricorn, I congratulate you because this is a very powerful energy. It is the energy of the sun. When the sun leads as the main energy, just place yourself in a place of abundance, of progress, of stability, and of illumination. Everything coincides so that at this moment, your life feels in abundance and in prosperity and in fortune. In fact, not only with material returns, but with personal returns. Understand this as bonds that are going to be very sincere and very aligned with your values, such as proposals that may come by way of true offerings. So everything that emerges for you over these next few days will truly feel like a rebirth taking place within your life, bringing a fresh start for you. It also comes to feel like something that gives you much joy to receive, have, or live this moment, and also with much vision for the future, very clear regarding these proposals. Because obviously everything is revealed with transparency, everything is revealed in abundance, and your vision regarding progress is so clear that you will know how to use that vision of clarity to perceive people, situations, and opportunities that increase this abundance. So there is an abundance of opportunities for you to simply feel blessed. It is such a wonderful energy. Let us see what the angels have to say to us now to begin this reading. These are always generalized readings. If you want to have a personal reading with me, you can schedule it through the webpage. You always see the address here in the video, and you have a pinned comment so that you can head there. Also a pinned comment on your sign so that you can head directly to the link. See there to the page. Well, let us see what prosperity, what opportunities, what situations, what relationships are coming here, because here, deep, sincere relationships that make a difference also reveal themselves. Just like projects or clear ideas about projects to do, to follow, and to take into account. It is an energy of luck that places you in a moment of luck, of a winning streak. Well, a one comes out. Do you see what a coincidence? Number one, you are the one in something. You are the number one in something. You are the number one in someone's life. The Magician card is a card that is very positive. And if you had doubts regarding a specific issue, it is telling you to put the doubt aside and to embrace this opportunity, because it is a big yes with capital letters, but also a big yes to creating that. Because that may be that what you want is to feel that way, or you want to create those opportunities or those bonds with those people, or that abundance. And the Magician places you in that place where you can create that reality and vibrate on that energy. So what is it that you desire? Because what you desire, you have. What resources would you need for you to reach that place? Many of the resources that you are thinking, feeling that you do not have, you have within reach of your hand, but more are going to come. So there is no impediment for you to be able to create the form of your preference, the reality of your convenience, or the life that you are desiring. So the Magician manifests. Since you manifest so that your needs are satisfied, and furthermore, you begin something in a very successful way. There is a quite important synergy in your reading that makes a lot of sense for a personal realization that is highly awaited on your part. Five of Wands tells me that if even so, in this circumstance that looks so good and so prosperous, some difficulty presents itself that you understand as a problem. No, look, you should take it as a challenge. That is why the Magician gives you certain skills, resources, or gifts so that you can intervene in this circumstance and come out not only benefited, but that the result of this that you take as a problem, which should be looked at from your part as a great challenge, results in a great benefit for you, whether it is for you, whether it is for you and other people, or whether you intervene so that other people reconcile something. May the challenge you are about to step into be fully equal to the remarkable capabilities that the Magician bestows upon you. I truly hope you remain intelligent and capable enough to simply disregard those draining situations that only serve to sap your energy, dramas that belong to others which do not concern you and which are only wearing you down. May you also be wise enough to realize that while you might certainly empathize with a particular person or circumstance, you do not have to carry that weight forever. It is vital for you to understand that this situation does not necessarily have to be an eternally inconvenient or painful burden for you. By choosing to step back and protecting your own peace, you ensure that you remain strong enough to navigate your own path with clarity, focus, and the power that is rightfully yours to command moving forward. Perhaps you have to yield on your part. That is going to depend on the situation and on each person. The Five of Wands is a very good card because it also makes you wake up or realize what would be the capacity that you have to use there to conveniently align yourself with what is being tried to be won. because sometimes it is a card that takes us to a challenge of how it feels, like a competition, right? There are other people involved in an issue, but not everyone has the capacity or the vision that you have. And that gives you a great advantage. And I will tell you in advance that you have every chance of winning because you have the Magician card and the Sun. So whether it is an excellent job position, a situation that comes by way of a person who is choosing you, I do not know, a situation that endorses you as a winner of something, and that obviously brings a recognition, a reward that makes you shine under the light of the sun. So whatever it is that you have to go through and it feels like that difficulty, it is something that has a blessing for you. You have a wonderful card that connects with love and abundance, understanding, loyalty, and compassion, which is the King of Cups. One vibrating with the energy of the King of Cups could be you, obviously, which speaks to us of a Capricorn who is not only empathetic and compassionate toward themselves, but also possesses the gift of skillfully managing emotional intelligence to grow in areas of creativity, the human factor, and trust. It means you are someone who knows how to channel your emotions into your professional and personal life, creating a safe space for growth and building deep, meaningful connections with those around you. And it has everything to do with the main energy, but also your brightness is so important, so great, and so beneficial for others that it makes it possible for a King of Cups to connect with you. A person who might be interested in Capricorn could be that King of Cups. So someone is truly bonded to you through what is a quite deep and very loyal feeling and love, and that should inspire a great deal of confidence. This is because not only had the sun already warned us of that, but it reaffirms that someone is determined to fulfill a dream with you, to overcome certain challenges and adversities that life may put in your path, and even so, to conquer them and obviously complete what is a relationship with you and develop that bond toward the future. No, someone wants to take a chance on you. Someone wants to occupy a place of privilege and a place of real relevance in your life. Yes, or well, you are connecting with a person now. Obviously, you can have a relationship that illuminates your life in all aspects. And the Magician, obviously, is giving us that go ahead to tell you, yes, this relationship will work. Yes, this relationship is a relationship of commitment. Yes, here a bond can be built. Yes, even if you feel some adversity in the middle that makes you doubt such a blessing, know that it is still there for you. Let us see what the cards tell us now a little more, Capri, regarding what they could let us see about this. I do not know something more that we need to know. By the way, the Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, and the High Priestess appear. Well, your intuition is quite sharp with all of this. So do not dismiss any kind of sign or process that you have managed to maintain and sustain, because just like the High Priestess, this whole situation may have gone through various processes, right? Even within the processes, you can feel that conflict or that situation, which you see or perceive as a problem. But patience is fundamental for all of this, because these three cards, the Five of Wands, Strength, and the High Priestess card, speak to us of patience. I know it is difficult and that many obviously are already tired of being patient, but sometimes when things are so important and the benefits that we are going to have are even greater, patience is a virtue that stands out and that has a reward. So the High Priestess tells you, you are up to the height of all of this, as the Five of Wands told you. I reaffirm it to you. We must continue sustaining this process because, and you feel and you perceive that this is going to happen for you, for your benefit in the way that you are intuiting that it is going to be. You have the wisdom and you have the competence to pass this adversity and be aligned with this person, because there is also a reciprocal feeling. Because the High Priestess can also announce that the King of Cups is about to confess to us what he feels, is about to tell us or confess what that person feels. So there is a situation that reveals itself and aligns itself with what could be your emotions and your intuitions. Here there is an impressive card, which is the Strength card. The Strength card also demands of us what could be patience, without a doubt. But beyond patience, Strength is the card that places Capricorn in a situation that says, well, that Five of Wands is quite annoying for you. I do not know if it has to do with the competition that you feel, a situation of competition, adversity at work with a person of interest, because there may be a person there who is very important in that person's life, such as even what could be a present partner or an ex. It could be an issue in the family, whatever it is that generates that adversity for you. And Strength appears to indicate to us that you are capable of transcending this, that you are even capable of transcending what the doubt or the fear is that you are not going to be able to carry this forward, right? So, well, Strength represents that capacity to demonstrate that you are up to the height of all of this and that you can deal with this. There's no doubt that with the High Priestess appearing, you will approach this situation by applying your wisest and most intuitive form of thinking and discernment. And it is that same wisdom that is going to know how to guide you at this moment and is going to indicate specifically to you when you have to act, when you have to speak, or when you have to stay still or keep silent. Because you have absolute certainty and you need to believe that immediately, because these two cards are saying so that you have the absolute certainty of doing what is right for you, for the person, for the people who are in your environment, and for that situation with the Five of Wands. So, well, what it allows you to do is respond conscientiously to this challenge. You do not react from what could be the stimulus, of brutality or impulsivity to win the situation, to be right. We're talking about the context of a relationship that already exists. From what is the pain or the wound that was provoked by this situation that generated that fight, right? I mean, you are in a very high phase of development where you are being capable of choosing the most intelligent response for this situation or the most intelligent way to act. And that is only going to benefit you because there is really no way that you will not come out benefited. And you have a card that increases your value because here you have the Three of Pentacles, the value of what you do, the value of what you are going to create, or the value of what you are doing. So we are talking about the fact that this situation has to do directly with your work situation or your professional situation or what you are trying to achieve to reach a state of grace, for example, at work. Here you have a Three of Pentacles, meaning you win this one, yes or yes, because they place you in a situation where your participation will be fundamental to make this work, to make this develop, to make this grow, to make this, I do not know, move forward or whatever it may be. So here, people will be chosen for this, and one of those people is you. And here you have to demonstrate that you have the knowledge, the capacity, the instruction, the study, the gift, or whatever it is, so that this really materializes, so that this can expand in the future, so that you can develop and grow. At the cost of your effort and that of other people, but it is a collaboration. I mean, it is something that also gives you that spirit of teamwork, which later places you in a place of more prosperity and opens doors to opportunities for you. There is a situation that I know is going to be a bit of an effort for you, but it has a great reward. But you have to maintain specifically what is patience and focus. Nothing that is going to arise here would be something that obviously is not going to give you a lot, but a lot of benefit. Let us see what the master numbers, the guide numbers, are telling us now. It could also be Capricorn, your lucky number, number 14. I really like the number 5 in numerology, the number of change, of mutation. You have an open mind and you will always be willing to try something new. You possess enough wisdom to pause and carefully reflect before you decide to jump headfirst into any new situation. This highly pragmatic approach of yours helps to ensure that all of your precious time, your focused attention, your greatest efforts, and your hard work will ultimately prove to be more than qualified, and most importantly, will be far more than just meaningful for your personal growth as we move forward together today. How imposing. You are asked for practicality, practicality. I have loved your energy, Capricorn. I ask you to decree and to trust so that this happens.